Okay, so this is for our D. So you're gonna start in Tadasana, which is mountain pose. You're just gonna bend your knees and tuck your tail, and then you're gonna stand and straighten your legs, and then extend your spine really tall into the sky, and then reach your hands up, look up at your thumbs, and bring your palms together, and you're gonna press your palms together. This is harder than it looks for me, maybe for you. And just that's just to wake up the stuff in your upper body, the spine and the heart center and all that. And then this is really one that I think you need to do on a regular basis, and it's just this. Uttanasana, your forward fold. And then once you are hanging and you're letting your neck relax, you're going to nod. Yes. I mean, no. And yes. And then you're going to just hold your elbows and drop. And you're going to bend your knees and look forward. Sorry for the cleavage. You know me. I you don't care about that. Okay. So then you're very important. Your low back. You're bending your knees so that your low back can kind of concave. This is convex and this is concave. And you're breathing all the while, and then you're kind of doing like a cat-cow. This is the cat. Inhale, and then exhale, cow. And then inhale, cat, and then exhale, cow. And then you're going to just swan dive back into your forward fold, and then you're going to come up with an inhale into your Uttanasana again, reaching up tall, extending long through your spine, tucking your tail so that's like this tuck, and you're going to start engaging through both of your gluteals. Your butt needs to be really engaged and firing here. Breathing into your low belly and just kind of bringing your breath into your calm center. And then bringing your hands to namaste. And then what we're going to do next is just drop into a squat. So you're going to look at your, you're just going to drop in. And most likely, your heels are going to be up at first, which is totally fine, okay? And then you'll work to bring your upper body forward to create that balance in your squat. And then you're just going to drop into your squat. Breathing. And you're going to bring your hands to namaste at your heart center, but that's going to allow your elbows to meet your innermost thighs. And then you're going to press your legs, squeezing your legs and pushing your elbows into your innermost knee. It's like the contact is right here, okay? And then you're going to inhale and look up. And then you're going to exhale and give yourself a little break. Exhale, relaxing, just dropping down into the earth. And then you're going to inhale, extend long through your spine, and look up. Breathing this whole squat, just kind of mellowing out your breath. And I feel it a lot in my anterior tibialis, this front shin muscle, because that's the thing that's creating you have to engage your shin muscle so that you don't fall backwards. And if you do fall backwards, that's actually the next one. Fall backwards, and then you're going to bring your soles of your feet together, and we're going to do a little cat-cow, holding onto your ankles. Cat-cow meaning inhale up, look up. Exhale, round your spine. Bringing that movement into your spine. And then engaging through your your glutes here. So you're kind of lifting your body up off of the ground. And exhale. Good, RD. Good. And let's do this probably like 3 times. And release. Rounding your back as you release. Good. Inhale. And exhale. And making sure that your heels are being squeezed in towards your body, with your arms are pulling and your chest is reaching forward and up as you look up, and then you release and round your back. Good. Okay, and then you'll come back into extend long through your right leg, and this is going to be really good for that outer, it's a tensor fasciae lata, your outer hip. So you're going to extend long through your left foot will be bent and your right arm is going to extend up. So the right leg is extending long and your right arm is lifting up to the sky. Good. And then when you're ready, you're going to do a little bit of a twist where you grab with your right hand outside of your left knee, and then you're going to look out behind you over your left shoulder. And this is just really good for your low back release. Then you're going to come back to center with an exhale. And you're going to bring your left foot on top of your right extended leg. And then you're going to just cascade your head and all of your body weight over that leg. Making sure that you're flexing through that left foot to protect your left knee joint. Good. And then inhaling up, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So extending long through your left leg, bending your right knee, and then reaching up through your left arm. Exhaling, reaching on the outside of your right knee, and then inhale up. And you can use your right hand on the floor behind you and kind of help yourself to lift your spine tall before you exhale into your twist. Good. And then just a couple breaths here. And release. And then you're gonna just push with your hands and get back up. And then we're gonna go and do the wall hang. So you'll find a wall, and then you're going to just push your hands into the wall right at your hip crease. So you're bringing your hands to your hip crease, and then you're finding a wall and going directly at that same level of your hip crease, like this. Boop, boop. And then you'll just press your hands forward to find a wall. And then your ankles are directly under your hips. So this is just called the wall hang. Really good for your body because you sit a lot. And you're going to just allow your heart center to drop down towards the ground. Let's see if I can. That's not exactly. But here we go. So so you're pressing into the wall. And you're just doing a little, hamstrings should be really feeling it. And your spine is elongating and your shoulder girdle gets to have some stretch. Breathing. And then you're going to step your left foot down into the midline. So yeah. Hey, this is not ideal. Ah! Yeah, so what you're doing is you're just going to step your while you're in wall hang. Yeah, here we go. You're just going to step your left foot towards the midline so you can actually create balance. You're in the wall hang, and then you're just here, and then you're just going to extend long through one of your right foot long. And this is just making the hamstring stretch more extreme on the planted foot. And then you're going to rotate the lifted leg around in some circles. You can bend that left knee to protect your knee joint while you do this. And this is just strengthening your gluteals and your side hip muscles. So painting a circle with your knee one clockwise and then switch it up and go counterclockwise. 10 circles. Extending long through your arms, pressing into the wall. Good. Nice. Nice work, RD. Good, and then plant that right foot. Step it towards the midline, right between your hands, which are planted on the wall still. And then extend long through your left leg and play with that. Making sure that you're not opening your hip, but you're dropping. Your back toes should be down towards the floor. Couple breaths here. And then you're going to paint those circles with your left knee this time. Extending long through your arms. Pressing into the wall as much as you possibly can. Good, RD. This one's hard. Ooh, this side needs it. And then switch circles. Really engaging through your left outer hip as you do the counterclockwise. Whew, 10 of them. Oh, okay, and then your heartbeat is going. So then I want to have you do a balance where you just lift your right leg up and then lift your right leg back. You're just going to lift your right leg up with your hands on your hips and then down. And then you're going to do the same to the other side. Left leg up, extending tall through your spine and looking right directly in front of you for a little dristy, a little point on the wall that helps you create the balance. Good. And then you're just gonna bend forward, lift up, bend forward and extend long, lift up, woo! And extend long through your left. Just play with how that feels in your hips. Good. And then we're gonna go grab our right ankle and lift it as high up as you possibly can. Even if it looks like this, that's totally fine. Or even if it looks like this. Wherever you can be with that outer hip. Or you could be on your back right now and do figure 4. This is just the standing version of figure 4. And figure 4 looks like this. Your back. Oh. Okay, so your knees will hover above your hips, and then you're gonna place your left foot on top of your right knee